the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Einstein immigrated to the United States. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. Many of them had fled from fascism just as Einstein had, and now they were afraid the Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb. This paragraph is talking about fascism, which is a form of government ruled by an authoritarian leader. They work for a totalitarian one party system. Their main aim is to prepare the nation for armed conflict. Thus, Einstein fled to the United States. No doubt, the other scientists or physicists escaped to the States because they might be used to make atomic bombs, and this would destroy the nations at great level. At the urging of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to the American President Franklin D. Roosevelt on August 2, 1939, in which he warned a single bomb of this type exploded in a port might very well destroy the whole port together with some of the surrounding territory. This paragraph clearly proves that Einstein was not merely a scientist, but he used his skills only for the benefit of humanity. He did not want to see the world being burned down with atomic bombs. Thus, his letter is a living example that Einstein really worked hard to make peace with the nations. In fact, he tried to create the awareness and the outcome of atomic bombs and the seriousness that the making of atomic bombs can be a great disaster to the entire human race, and it would really succumb the entire human population. His words did not fall to have an effect. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. Who can forget the horrible bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima that destroyed and has almost gulped up the entire ports? Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of the destruction. This time, he wrote a public missive, means a message, a formal official letter to the United Nations. In it, he proposed the formation of a world government. Unlike the letter to Roosevelt, this one made no impact. This shows how Einstein had a never give up attitude. He kept on fighting against nuclear weapons and its uses. But over the next decade, Einstein got ever more involved in politics, agitating for an end to the arms buildup and using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. So, Einstein was a multifaceted human being, a great personality who fought relentlessly for the nation to build up a communal peace and harmony overall. When Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. Now, the freak in the very beginning of the story has now been regarded as a scientific genius. The world lost this great scientist with many missions in 1955.